It's that time again! Sony have announced the PS Plus Essential offerings for October 2022. As always, you can grab these games from the first Tuesday of the month, which this time is October the 4th. This month, we have a brutal fighter, a teeny tiny racer, and a Matrix-inspired first-person shooter. So let's do this. We begin with Injustice 2. This fighting game may be 5 years old, but it still holds up superbly well to this day. Almost every issue players had with Gods Among Us has been addressed. Injustice 2 is faster than Injustice 1, with better use of combos, more environmental interactions, more super moves unique to each character, and of course, it just looks more impressive. An impressive update is based around managing a meter to get the edge in battle. Use a portion of your bar to become briefly immune to those annoying people who throw out the same projectile move over and over again. That meter can be used for far more than that, so be sure to get to know it as soon as you can to get the most out of Injustice 2. The story mode campaign attempts to tell a story about Superman's fall and becoming a tyrant, but it's a little too depressing if I'm honest, and it becomes a chore rather than a highlight to play through. Kinda like the movies. The multiverse mode is another highlight as we complete daily challenges to level up characters and change their aesthetics to stand out from the crowd, making your fighter look how you choose once you unlock that piece of clothing. Injustice 2 received 9 out of 10 reviews across the board from all major outlets, and since then the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles have been added to make the roster absolutely enormous. Game number 2 has both PS4 and PS5 versions. Hot Wheels Unleashed. Another amazing game that you need to try. An arcade racer on a tiny scale that feels like you're travelling at 100 miles an hour, when in fact you could walk quicker. The tracks weave under and over household items in someone's kitchen, bedroom and living room. The more aware players will find cheeky shortcuts over countertops and under tables to reduce the course. Driving towards a basketball and realising it's not as big as a house. You're in a toy car. It all adds to the character of Hot Wheels Unleashed. If you ever owned a Hot Wheels car, there's a chance you'll find it in the game, including some huge tie-ins such as the DeLorean from Back to the Future. Online sessions support 12 players for some crazy game nights with friends, or there's a split screen mode for couch co-op if that's more your speed. And for creative people, there is a very competent track creator to do with whatever you want. Reviewers tell us we should play Hot Wheels Unleashed, averaging an 8 out of 10 score. And finally, Superhot, a first-person puzzle shooter, not to be confused with the brilliant VR game of the same name. The basic premise is simple. Time only moves when you move, allowing us to survey our attackers and plan the perfect way to take them all down without being shot. And should we be shot, the entire scene resets. It honestly feels like a training scene from The Matrix, with a long red line depicting bullet velocity as you slowly wander around the stage, before the action kicks in. Superhot demands accurate shooting in the later stages and using inanimate objects to your advantage. The end of the game is pretty trippy too, but that's a conversation for another time. Right now you just need to decide if you're gonna try it. So what do you think? Happy, sad, delighted, mad? Sound off in the comments below. I'm Adam, I'm definitely gonna play Hot Wheels Unleashed. It's been a pleasure, I'll see you next time.